Welcome to this video that explains a beginner training session that can be downloaded from my website. In this program you'll have 3 training sessions per week focusing on arms and shoulders, the core and the back, the legs, and specifically working on the abs. So just 3 times per week, probably take about 30 to 40 minutes per session depending on the amount of rest you have per exercises. It's very important that you don't skip the warm-up. You can follow this video here where I take you through the warm-up. It consists of 2 sets of 6 exercises for 30 seconds each with a 30-second rest. What I recommend that you do in the first week, because it's a tough warm-up, is that you only work out for the first 15 seconds of each exercise and you rest for the second 15 seconds of the exercise. In weeks 2, 3 and 4, then you basically copy that warm-up video to the T. So for the first exercise what we're going to do in this training session, it's called Dumbbell Deadlift. And in the first set, what we're going to do is focus on the technique. So it's going to be 20 reps of this technique. And if you're a beginner, don't use any weights. Just use your body weight and focus on your technique. If you're a bit more advanced, then yeah, you can start with some weights. So what I want to see with doing the dumbbell deadlift, this is a deadlift. First of all, stand with your feet shoulder width apart, face the camera, and your feet pointed forward. And basically what you're going to do is squat down to the floor. So if you're using a barbell, you're going to have your hands in this position, but for this one, because it's dumbbell deadlift, we're going to have our hands in this position. And basically what we're going to do is press up with our legs and straighten our back and stand up nice and tall, and then thrust our pelvis forward. So I'll do it from the side here so that you can see. Feet shoulder width apart, pointing straight forward. Let's go down, collect the bar or the dumbbells, and then press up with the legs, keeping the back straight. So what you want to think about is actually pushing out your bum, right? And keeping your head straight. What you don't want to do is drop your head down, because that drops the shoulders and it rolls around the back, and that's not what you want to do, because if you lift up heavy weights like that, you're going to hurt your back. So make sure that your head's up in a neutral position. I tend to look in the mirror and I tend to look at my mouth. That's a good indicator of where to look. So you're going to press up, keeping your back nice and straight, stand up nice and tall, and then thrust your hips forward to stand up tall. So for the second and third sets, we can introduce the dumbbells. So I would recommend that you stand up with the dumbbells first, because it's a bit difficult to reach down for the dumbbells. So stand with them in your hands, again get right into the right position, and then just squat down, keeping your head up, keeping your back straight, and do them nice and controlled. So go down slow and come up slow, the same pace. Right, so on to the second one now. It's called Quadruped limb raises. Now for this, you're just going to use your body weight. No dumbbells involved in this at all. You're going to start on all fours, on your knees and your hands. So here we go. Think about having a box here, having nice and straight. So this is 90 degrees, and your legs are 90 degrees as well. And then what we're going to do is we're going to raise the right leg and the left arm. And then the opposite. We're going to do it nice, slow and controlled. Try and get your arm parallel to the ground, and also your leg parallel to the ground. And what this is going to do, it's going to work your whole back. It's also going to work your core as well, because you need your stomach muscles to make sure that you've got a stable ground to work from. So we're going to work out and do 20 of these, 10 each side, and then take a break and then get into it again. So for exercise number 3, it's going to be the bend over dumbbell row. So for this one, you're going to have your feet ever so slightly wider than your shoulders, and you're going to get into this position. Similar to the deadlift, you're going to make sure that your back is straight and you're looking at your mouth in the mirror. That's a good indicator. And for this one, you're going to get the dumbbells. You're going to have them in this hand position here, not this hand position here. And basically, you're going to row them up towards your chest. Keeping your back nice and straight, keeping your legs stable, having a bit of tension in your hamstrings. So it's also going to work your hamstrings and also your glutes as well. Okay, so that's exercise number 3. For this one, lay on the Swiss ball and come up on your toes. Get yourself nice and stable. Get yourself stable so that you can take your hands away from the floor. And then basically what you're going to do is you're going to lift up your back and back down again. So lift up and squeeze your lower back and back down again. And that's as simple as that one. And that will really work your lower back. So in this session, with all the exercises combined together, you're going to get a really good back workout, and it will really work your core, because at the times you're going to have to tense your abs as well.